How's it going today, guys? I hope everybody's doing well. I hope everybody's okay and staying safe. I decided to make a little bit of a different video. I've had a few requests about this. I guess it's different for some people, but unfortunately, I'm not a man with a whole lot of money or a whole lot of resources, I guess you would say. So a lot of people found it pretty cool. I guess they said it was badass, but this is my shop. Alright, I've had a few people now after messaging me, commenting on a few videos and stuff and whatnot, asking me if this is my place where I work on my cars. And yes it is. I like to call this the backyard. As you can tell, my house is the yellow one for some weird reason. It's the only odd one out of all of them. But we all have like double backyards back here, I guess, per se. And this is, you know, where the kids play, whatnot. So some trampoline and stuff, and the swimming pool in the summertime, your barbecues and your fires and stuff. This is more or less for, you know, your family. But after the fence, we still have all of this property. Now, the shit ain't worth nothing. I call it that my shit shack. There's more leaks in that thing than what there is in a transmission out of a Dodge or a Chevy. But when it's saying that, there is a lot of property. It don't seem like a whole lot right now because there's a frig ton of snow here. We've had so much snow, it's unbelievable. But so far, this is my fourth car that I've built back here. There is enough room to fit one right there. I can fit another one right here, and I can fit, well, another one right there. So you could roughly fit 3 cars back here comfortably. And it's not too bad. It's not too bad. Like I said, this is car number 4, and I'm starting on number 5 now come to spring. This car is soon going to be done. When this car is done, this one will be hauled around and put back here until it's time to go to Cornerbrook. And there will be another vehicle put right here, which I still have not told you. It's still a big surprise yet. The car is close to Central Gander, where I'm to, but with all the snow, she's very, very covered right now. I don't have anywhere to put it. Now, like I said, I can put cars back here, but I have to drive through my neighbor's property, which, God love him, he is perfectly 100% fine with. He actually supports me in my cars, believe it or not. But within saying that, we're not going to keep this plowed all winter long for a car to come back here. So I mean, right now it is pretty hard to get back here. You wouldn't get any cars in or out of here. I mean, if someone had to come up and say to me, like, you know, I had to leave this house and this property today, there's absolutely nothing I can do with this vehicle until the spring. This thing is stuck back here. It cannot be moved. Well, I suppose if you wanted to get down and dirty with it, you could get the car out of here, but it's not going nowhere. And we're not going nowhere. So, yeah, guys, this is my workshop. This is where I come out and build my stuff to. I don't spend too much time in there because, well, like I said, the old shit shack, I say it should be tore down this summer. There ain't much left to it, and it's been sitting there for a long time. And it's kind of getting in the way. I'd be able to fit a 4th car back there if that wasn't there, so haha. But yeah, guys, this is where I guess I'm worked on too, and this thing. We're almost done with this car. There's not a whole lot left to do. We got to get the driver's side done with the doors. The back end here is starting to look pretty good. I'm thinking I might take the sledgehammer to this a little bit more just to try to flatten that piece out. But I think this should do all right. There is still some more goodies on the way for this car. I still have, geez, I don't know. I'd say probably a good $300 worth of, no, probably $400 or $500 worth of gear yet that I don't even possess right now. I don't even have it yet. That's got to go into this vehicle. So there's lots to be done. I got to get these rims done. We got to get the cage done. We need another piece of threaded rod for the driver's side here of the speaker deck, as that's not there yet. And even since we put the headers on, we haven't even fully got this thing running yet. We haven't even got it fully running yet. I think I knows what happened there, but I ain't no too rush to get it done. It's alright. She's fine where she's to. But yeah, we're gonna get a little bit more done here today, I'd say, and see what happens. Alright guys, we got a fair bit done here today, but it's starting to get dark, so I think we're gonna call it a day. But yeah, we managed to get a fair bit done. I can't wait to run this car. This thing is going to be wicked. It's going to be something to the derby scene here in Newfoundland. I know people do build small cars to a certain extent, but I'm trying to... Eventually, we're going to run into big cars. I want to have a pro mod for the small cars. I don't want to see the derby die after most of the big cars go. Most here on the island is pretty much just a gut and go. Here in Gander, I'm actually not even going to be allowed to run this thing because they don't allow anything, not even creasing. I don't even know if you're allowed to seatbelt stuff together. So this will not be seen Gander. I doubt it unless if they change the rules or if they're allowing a pre-ran. Because if they don't allow it the way it is, then she's not going there. She's going to go straight to Gillum's, which is actually where she's going to go because that derby is first. But if they allow certain things on a pre-ran car here in Gander, because where it is being a pre-ran, then I may run it here in Gander, provided there's anything left to the car. But hold on, let me get out of this. As of right now, this is a Gillum's only car, and I'm trying to do this because I do want to see a bit of a... Don't have to call it pro mod as such, I guess. There's gonna be a lot of welding and stuff like that, and as you guys can tell from my whole shop thing, I don't have a whole lot. So Camry's coming along pretty good. She's starting to get there, but it's starting to get to be at the end of the day now, and starting to chill out a bit. So I think we're going to call it a day on this. But we do have the cage started. That's only there for looks right now. I just want to make sure I'm lining everything up properly before I start drilling the holes and whatnot, like you would, eh? But yeah, we got that side started. Like I said, the trunk is almost done. We got to get another piece of threaded rod to go over here to help it keep everything down, tucked in. We are going to dimple and notch the trunk a little later in the season, once derby season starts picking back up again. We've got our driver's door crease down, curl down, whatever the frig you guys want to call it. That's been done, and yeah, I think that's probably going to be it now for today. We got to start doing the driver's side here now. The passenger side, yeah, it's way too dark to be seeing stuff. But yeah, the passenger side is pretty much done. We're going to start getting the driver's side done. I got to get that rear window and stuff out and all of its seals. That's all I got to come out. And yeah, I haven't been picking at this very much in the last few weeks. As you may be able to tell, we have a ton of snow, and there was a point where I think I may have shoveled this like I don't know, 3 days in a row trying to get at this car, and I just gave up. It was too much. It was nonstop. It was a nice day, then it was a bad day. It was a nice day, then a bad day. And that went along like that for, I'd say, probably about 2 weeks. You get one day that was half decent, and the next day was just like a snowstorm. And it would repeat the same thing again for like almost 2 weeks. So I just gave up on it. I figured I'd wait for, stuff to calm down. Apparently we're supposed to have an early spring. I can kind of believe that because there's been a lot of snow melting. We've actually lost a lot compared to what's here. But yeah, we've lost a lot of snow. So I can tell that the spring is starting to come around. That's why I wanted to get this thing uncovered and start getting back at it. This thing has to be in Gillum's. And I have to be in Gillum's ready for June 26th. That's pretty much the beginning of the summer. So they don't give me no time to build. So I got to get this thing done. I got a team show that's possibly coming up in October month. Gander is still up in the air yet. Who knows? Maybe I can find... I got a few cars and whatnot. I haven't been selling them, keeping them. And there's one car that I kind of would like to be able to put into the stock show. She's been sitting around that long now. That I don't think she would be good for a a builder's show because, well, let's put it into perspective. It's a Regal. It's a 3100 Regal. She has sat in the same spot since me and my missus have got together 12 years ago. She was parked there 12 years ago when me and the missus first got together, when I first met her. And up until today, she is still sitting there. She's been sitting there for 12 years, as far as I know. God only knows how long she's been sitting there before that. The man is trying to sell it. I don't know if it runs. I don't know anything about it. I just knows what the car actually looks like. I don't know if she's rotted out. I don't know if the engine is blown, transmission is blown, if any of it works. I have no idea. I have not a clue, but we are going to find out. And if she do run, and if she's in the shape that I think she's in, she'll be a gander car, because it'll just be a gut and go stock. But this thing won't be ended up. Not Camry. I don't think I'll waste another Camry on another gander derby. I don't think. Not unless if they give some leanway, or if pre-rans are allowed with, certain modifications. But yeah, guys, that's it for this one today. And, maybe I'll show you a little bit more of an in-depth about my shop, I say. My tools are very select. I do have tools, obviously. I'm getting work done. I do have tools, but I don't have compressors. I don't have welders. I don't have plasma cutters or anything like that. I got your normal chuck and driver impact drills and, compressor. You want a compressor? There you go. There's my compressor. that's my compressor, right? But I don't need anything big. I don't think so. Not yet. But anyways, guys, actually, you can follow us on TikTok if you like. We're on TikTok as too now. There is a bit of derby activity going on there. Like I said, you guys are welcome to follow us on Facebook and post up any pictures, videos, or anything like that. Suggestions, anything at all. And please remember to like and subscribe. And I know that the content hasn't really been coming up as quick or as much as what it used to be, but the derby season is soon going to start rolling back around again, guys. So just hang tight and stay tuned. There'll be a lot of exciting stuff coming. I guarantee it. Anyways, guys, stay safe, keep building. We'll see you on the next one.